What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. Today, I got a couple stories to talk about that have happened in the NASCAR world recently. Let's just get straight to it. So, the first story we're going to talk about is Axalta. Axalta will be sponsoring for 25 races at Hendrick Motorsports. Things to note about this: 22 races with William Byron, and it will only be on Alex Bowman's car for 3 races in 2020. What is very interesting about it, it's only 3 races without Alex Bowman. Why is that significant? Well, Alex Bowman has a lot of races not filled up for 2020 because Nationwide left last year in 2019. And there's a lot of uncertainty around Alex Bowman's future after 2020 if he cannot fill the void of the sponsorship gaps. Now, I do think Alex Bowman is going to get a few more races of sponsorship as we get farther into the season because he's not teased any sponsorship plans for the future. But I think Alex Bowman could be out of a Hendrick Motorsports ride at the end of 2020 because of sponsorship problems. Now, if he does get out of a Hendrick Motorsports ride, I don't think he's going to be going to a really bad team at all. I don't think he's going to be going to a bad team. That's just my opinion on that. The second news story is that Ronnie and Dylan Bassett are going to be driving 20 races with the DGM team owned by Mario Gosselin. This is up from 2 races from last year. I honestly was really impressed with both of the Bassett brothers last year. Yes, I believe Dylan Bassett was the one who ran into the back of the safety truck when they were about to go on the pit road. But again, that truck should not have been there regardless. Should not have been on the bottom of the racetrack near the pit line. But Dylan ran into the back of that, yes. But Ronnie and Dylan impressed me a lot last year, and I think they could do a lot of great things this year. And they may be able to get some top 15s and top 20s as well. Now to one of the stories, a story that I was dreading to making. Joe Graf Jr. will be racing full-time for SS Greenlight Racing. And I just got to say about this, why is this guy in the Xfinity Series full-time? Why is he racing? The guy's done nothing to deserve this ride. He ran 5 races, failed to qualify twice, and failed to finish inside the top 10 at all. And I don't want to hear, but Daniel, he was a part-time driver. Guess what? Guess what? He literally failed to qualify twice in Richard Childress race equipment. The same equipment, yes, that Tyler Reddick won a championship with this year. I don't want to hear it. On top of that, he only won 1 ARCA race. He dumped Haley Deegan at Toledo because his crew wanted him to dump I believe, which is ridiculous. I just don't think Joe Graf Jr. deserves this ride in any shape or form. Do I think he's going to wreck the cars all the time? No, I don't think he's going to wreck the cars, but I don't think you're going to see even a playoff run for this team. They had a chance with Greg Gaulding. Greg Gaulding almost made the playoffs with this team. Why is this guy, a guy who never should have been even in this ride to begin with, getting a full-time opportunity? He did okay in ARCA, wasn't horrible, but I just really don't think he deserves this ride. He's not very good at all. I'm sorry. He's not good. And the final story is the biggest one of the day. Daniel Suarez, it looks like he is going to be going to Gaunt Brothers Racing. One of the final dominoes in the silly season to take place. It looks like he will finally be going to a team in 2020. And unfortunately, it's not with a great team, but he's going there. His sponsors, Eris and Coca-Cola, it looks like they wanted him to stay in the Cup Series and run full-time. He will be going over to Gaunt Brothers Racing, it looks like. A deal is expected to be announced Monday, according to TobyChristie.com. A couple anonymous reports, anonymous people came and told them that it looks like he's going to be going over to Gaunt Brothers Racing into 2020. And a lot of it is pretty much at this point looks to be confirmed because Parker Kligerman is out of a ride at Gaunt Brothers Racing for 2020, and he will not. And doesn't look like Parker Kligerman is going to be going anywhere anytime soon. It looks like, because he just said that he does not have a ride lined up. He doesn't even have a ride with the 75 Truck Series team or any team in the Truck or the Cup Series or Xfinity going into 2020. I think this is very interesting. I think Daniel Suarez, in my opinion, could bring this organization up. I think Daniel Suarez is a great driver, solid driver. You know, he won 3 Xfinity Series races. Unfortunately, in his first 3 years in the Cup Series with Joe Gibbs and SHR, he really did not live up to the hype. Unfortunately, he did get rushed up in 2017. But I do believe that Daniel Suarez could have done better. He should have done better at SHR. A lot of people thought that this was probably his last opportunity. I would not consider him a bust at this point because he still has time to develop his skills, and I think that he could bring this team up. He's basically going to be racing this team's first full year. He could pull a Casey Mears and bring this up, or if he does well enough in this car, free agency season comes up, he does well enough, he might just be able to get another possible opportunity. Maybe that 48 car. I'm not saying he's going to go to the 48 car, but I'm just saying a possible rise. You look at the 2 car possibly being opened up. Excuse me. Another SHR opportunity. There's possible opportunities that are going to be open for him going into 2021. If, of course, he performs really well. Or he'll just stay at Gaunt Brothers Racing with backing from Coca-Cola and Aris. And he'll basically just try to get this team working up for the future. Especially maybe if they get backing from Toyota, which I don't know if they're going to get backing from Toyota, but I'm hoping they possibly get backing from Toyota. So yeah, that is a little bit of the roundup in today's video. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Turn notifications on so you can notify a video does go live on my channel. We're getting very close to 100 subscribers on YouTube, and I'd really appreciate it. If you're new, like and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on all my social medias. Links in the description below with that, which is Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And comment below your opinions on this video. How do you think Daniel Suarez will do when he does go to Gaunt Brothers Racing? How do you think Joe Graf is going to do? Just let me know below. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.